Well, South Dakota closed the non-conference portion of its 2021 schedule on Saturday night in San Luis Obispo, California against Cal Poly. Win that game 48-14. And here to talk about it with me is head coach Bob Nielson. And Bob, a big key to this one, much like it was against Northern Arizona, is you guys got off to a tremendous start in this game. And if you could believe it, it was even better than it was against Northern Arizona because this one encompassed the entire first half. You had the ball 7 times. You scored 7 times. That's pretty darn good.
Yeah, I joked with Brady Scott at halftime that he wasn't going to have to shower after the game. We didn't punt in the first half. No, it was a really good start. You know, they had a great crowd. Game was sold out. Maybe the largest student crowd I think I've seen since going back to the Oklahoma game a few years ago. And we got off to a fast start. Both sides of the ball offensively took the opening drive, put it in the end zone quickly. Defense, I think, had three and outs in the first 6 possessions that they were on the field, and built that lead at halftime that gave us an opportunity to play a lot of people in the second half.
Yeah, you ended up at 459 yards of total offense just in the first half. And then on top of that, 10 of 15 on third down as well. Those are the kinds of numbers I know any coach is going to love anytime he sees them on the score sheet.
Yeah, it allows you to keep drives alive. And, we were consistent with our execution. I thought Carson played well executing the run-pass option game, and we were able to run the football effectively. And when you're able to run the football effectively in our system, the offense usually goes well.
I want to touch on both of those things. First, Carson, he had those struggles that we talked about a couple of weeks ago at Kansas, but since then he's been a totally different guy. 72%, 439 yards, 3 touchdowns now over the last 2 weeks. He was 17-20 at Cal Poly with a couple of touchdown throws, 226 yards to boot. He's really looked like a much more poised, much more confident quarterback these last couple of weeks. Do you feel that as much as he is showing everybody else?
I think confidence is the right word. At Kansas, I don't think he played with the kind of confidence that he's demonstrated the last 2 weeks. Certainly the more he plays, the more you expect that. And, he was able to operate and really execute at a high level on Saturday. And when he does that, the offense moves very well.
The other big part of the offense on Saturday, obviously, was the running game. And you talked a lot about it in the preseason, about how it was going to be a committee kind of thing. Well, you put that committee to the test a little bit more on Saturday, and Travis Tice unable to go in this game, and Mike Mansoray gets his first career start. All he does is go for 141 yards and a couple of touchdowns. Not a bad way to make a first impression in your college career, huh?
Yeah, I've said it all the way that Mike is a very talented back, and we had to lean on him. Travis Tice was out. Shamari Lawrence actually didn't practice till late in the week and was probably at about 85% for the game, and Mike showed how talented he is. There was the opening touchdown run where he just ran through a tackle at about the 3 or 4 yard line for a touchdown, and it did a good job of recognizing and reading and getting into the right spot, and then physical at the point of attack.
Another guy that was physical, Nate Thomas, another guy getting his first career action in this game. He goes for 92 yards and a score. Bruiser, just a bowling ball of a back, but he's got some quickness to him too.
Yeah, he's been a really pleasant surprise. He came in kind of a late addition to our recruiting over the course of the summer. He's come in and just been outstanding in terms of how quickly he's picked up the offense. You saw firsthand how physically he runs, a guy that we're going to be able to use a lot as we move forward, and a guy that's going to be an important part of our program.
Have to give some credit to the defense as well for their effort again on Saturday. They were strong throughout the entire non-conference season. Just 7 first downs, 243 yards total allowed in this game, and it would have been less if you'd have played the first unit all the way through probably, but currently 3rd in the Valley in scoring defense, 2nd in total defense, 4th in rush defense, 5th against the pass. All of those numbers markedly improved of where they were in the spring and in a lot of cases where they were in 2019. You have to be really pleased through 3 weeks, the kind of sample they're putting out there for you.
They've executed well. We're playing on that side of the ball with a lot of confidence right now, and it all starts with the ability to stop the run. And we've done that over the first 3 weeks. It was interesting. Cal Poly, with their starting quarterback out, wanted to lean a little bit more on the run in the game early on, and our guys took that away and forced them to throw. And when you can make a team one-dimensional, as we've done here over the first 3 weeks, you've really got a good chance to defend them.
It's been a great start on both sides of the ball, but you and I both know things are about to get a little bit more real here over the next 8 weeks with Valley Play starting this week at Missouri State. So just overall, heading into the conference part of the season, obviously the meatier schedule, how do you feel about where things are?
Well, we've got a lot of momentum. You want to come through your non-conference schedule with momentum heading into the Valley schedule, and we have that. We've played 2 really good football games the last 2 weeks. Now we've got to continue to keep building on those performances. Missouri State, very, very talented team, legitimately, a top 20 team, which I'm sure they'll be in the top 20 when all the polls come out this week, and they've earned that through the way they played in the spring and the way they've played to this point over the fall.